Hello everyone, BleachBummer here, and welcome to Touhou 15.5, Antinomy of Common Flowers, or however you say that. Well, I honestly don't care right now. Joining me, you've seen him in many of our, my DST videos, with some of his funny fail moments. PrinnyDyte.
Oh, I'm an original.
And yes, I had to bring in the DST.
Of course.
Anyway,
it's fine.
Is it the first of the fighting games that was on Steam, which I still think pretty forgetting for me just by pure chance.
On Steam! Woo!
And the only Touhou
game.
And the only Touhou game on Steam that I have. And we're going to be playing this on normal mode just for consistency's sake, since, except for some of the story of 14.5, I've consistently played all of the Touhou games on normal that I could, with the exception of a few that were just too terrible for me to play on normal, and I had to play on easy.
And I'm going to be distracting him during the entirety of this.
No, you're not.
Set. You say that, and yet here I am.
Yep. A lot of stories to cover this time around, though. But anyway, sorry for that cut. But as I was saying, there's many stories, but I already did the Reimu and Kasen on my own as part 0, just as I did Reimu's first story for 14.5 as part 0. So apparently following that trend for the fighting games as of lately, that there's now a part 0. Thanks, Twilight Frontier.
You're welcome.
But let's jump right into it with Marisa and Koishi. Obviously going to stage 1, because I'm not letting you see all of that. And yeah, let's have the Master Spark. Also, you may be wondering, is this English patched? Well, yes and no. This is the
official English!
Somewhat official. It's not perfect, but then again, we can argue that even the English patches that Touhou has aren't perfect. So, let's not be picky, people. Let's not be picky, please.
Please, I can name at least like 3 different games that have horrible translation issues. Have I complained enough about Mega Man Battle Network 4 yet? I don't think I have.
You almost became a Jill sandwich.
Okay, now see, that's just hilariously bad.
But either way, perfect possession incident going on, in which, yeah, 2 people...
One can take over complete control of the other person in both body and mind.
Yep. Now, how does this work gameplay? I'll get him to just combo the bow, and I can just switch like that into more combos. Just with the press of the A buttons. Z, X, and C is pretty much your usual fighting controls as of the other games. Gosh. Also, this part's really easy right here, what I can do. Yeah, just... I can't really get this part, but I think it's cracks more when it's a red barrier than it is a blue. I
can confirm. You can still get some damage off when the barrier is blue.
Oh god. Whoop.
But it's a lot easier to break it when it's red. If easy difficulty has taught me anything. What? I play the game on easy? Oh no, I'm a bad Touhou player.
Yeah, you'll get good enough to play at least the fighting games on normal and higher. Overdrive for this one, as it's the new hardest difficulty. Don't guarantee that you'll have a good chance. Because Overdrive is tough. I'm just gonna say that right now, people. Overdrive is pretty tough if you're not careful.
Almost have to be a red-eyed lunatic to try Overdrive.
Tell that to the person that beat almost all the stories on Overdrive. That's
And
it.
here
I'm talking
I
about
was-
me.
And here I was just making a reference.
Yeah. Yeah, and these two can switch between master and slave easily, but we'll see that in their story.
Probably my favorite story overall. If only because I didn't have to battle against one of the few people that actually gave me trouble. That goddamn cloud bug.
You're gonna probably be sad of how I know how to avoid them. Yep, Nitori is pretty much studying it, and it's kind of...
Nitori sees an incident and wants to profit off of it.
It's kind of interesting to see Kokoro work with Nitori on it. But considering how much he's changed since Hopeless Masquerade, finally having... Well... Either way, back to battle. Now... Ah.
So that's how you're supposed to dodge it.
I'm okay.
Okay.
Connected, right?
Gotcha. Oh, jeez. Alright. Now I think it's time for some fun.
Oh, spell card time.
First, let's get in range, and... I was facing the wrong way! God dang it!
It's okay. Give it a couple minutes. It'll circle around the world. Oh shit, or is it one of those consistent beams that just goes straight forward even off the face of the planet?
God
Jeez.
dang it.
What kind of laser technology does Touhou run with? Curvy or straight?
Why didn't you ask Marisa that? Oh, wait.
I would, but
Oh, wait.
she's
As of
not.
the recording of this, you have to wait until next Tuesday.
Oh, so it's next Tuesday. Did not know. And even then, I thought it was someone else. Or wait, you're talking about something completely different. I'm sorry.
And let's do this right this time. Get out
There
of
you
here.
go. That's how you master Spark. And then what you don't see is on the other side of the world, the two Master Sparks just meet, and that's the 16th explosion that day. I feel sorry for Canada. Then I remember it's Canada. And I feel sorry for it.
I have a friend in Canada.
I feel sorry for your friend. Eh?
In fact, I've been to Canada once. But only for a little
So have I.
day.
I've been to Canada. You're not missing much. Didn't even see one stinking... side note, hi Reimu.
Yep. And Reimu was pretty much trying to look into the incident from the last story, but now she's pretty much on trying to figure out how to pretty much solve the incident in a different way. Because she knows who the culprit is, but beating them apparently is going to be tricky. But who is the culprit? You'll have to wait a bit more into the story to find out. Oh god. Oh god. Stop
Okay, Reimu's a
juggling me
heck of a lot more aggressive. To be fair, I think in like easy mode, they stand still for a good portion.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. But this is normal where here they pretty much are aggressive from the get-go.
On the other hand, I think you can just use easy mode to unlock all the stages and whatnot.
Well, here's the problem. That does not work in Overdrive. It works for Lunatic and Hard, but not Overdrive. You have to do everything from the get-go for Overdrive.
I think you're confusing what I'm talking about.
No, that's what I mean. You have to unlock all the...
Unlocking the stages for multiplayer?
Oh.
That's what I meant.
I actually was not aware you had to unlock stages from multiplayer for this game.
It's just the final boss's stage and the music track for it, which, let's be honest, it's freaking good.
Oh yeah, I've heard a bit of it before playing this game.
Heck, I was just listening to the arranged version of it. Just take the jazz knob and crank it up to 28.
Yep. The Sun concert stage.
Oh man. Are we gonna see the culprit?
Maybe. Who knows? Nah, the mastermind can't be the Prison Sisters, can it? Hello again, Yukari.
Oh, hi, Yukari.
Yep. It's not the sisters.
They'll make their fighting game debut yet. Maybe.
As in probably never. They were only in Fantastic File View as playable characters, and even then the other two you had to unlock by beating 2 stories on extra. Either way. Showtime against Yukari, and also, didn't say this in part 2, I love this remix of Knuckle Fantasia. It's been a while since we've seen this track of Yukari's theme.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, talking about how good the music is one thing, but... my god.
Yeah, here we go.
Aw man, it's time for that big tutorial. I think.
No, her
Or was
health
that the
needs to
next
get
round?
a little bit lower.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
there it is. Oh wow, this is a lot different.
And look, no damage.
Yeah, but...
switch to your slave during the black bullets and no damage at all. And let's just end this.
Later.
Okay,
There it goes.
fine. You wanted to be that Yukari?
To be fair, I'm pretty sure if Yukari... well...
She can beat
Spoilers
many people.
Spoilers for what's about to go on, so I'll hush up.
Yeah, let's avoid spoilers, especially since that's one story close to the end.
Oh, it actually works? Alright, whatever.
Yeah.
No, it's because
The cursed duo.
one, you sound staticky as
Wait.
well.
Here we go.
Two, oh. Suck.
And yep. Just in time before the concert's about to start.
Whatever, I just kind of said the phone because
So if they're on stage, but they're ghosts, are they live on stage or dead on stage?
Trick question. Let's just say that for later. Hey, who is this?
And why does she have a mini top hat?
You're gonna keep questioning that, are you?
Yes! It took me until the final story to notice that character detail, so I'm going to point it out. I mean, there's the goddamn necklace, there's the hairdo, but she's part of the fancy hat club.
Yep. And simple enough before she has a top hat. Yes, she's the one behind it.
She's goddamn rich is the thing.
Yeah, Yukari. Hey, goddess that brings wealth, but
Brings wealth to herself. But, you know. And you're a greedy
also, yeah,
butt-face,
that's one of the typos. That's probably one of the translation errors for this translation one, but it happens for many characters. I mean, freaking look at the official tokens on PS4, changing Lumia to Lumia.
there we go. Aren't you seeing the headphones really artificial?
Oh,
She's
there
not
she is.
alone.
Koishi, that's rude to talk about someone you just met.
You were saving that one, weren't you?
Yes, I was. Because it's
Good.
true. Just because someone looks poor doesn't mean you have to call them out for being poor, even if it's true.
It's Koishi. She's pretty much. If you know Koishi's power, you probably can understand. She's close off her third eye, after all.
Yeah, I know a little bit.
Yep, Shion Origami, the opposite of Juon. Nah. She's the
June is fortune, Shion is misfortune. And you can't have one without the other. I mean, you can, but then it gets a little weird, and oh, look, the
here we
concert's
go.
starting.
This track is awesome.
And because I can't actually hear the game, I'm just gonna have the arranged version.
Yep, here we go. Fighting both the sisters at the same time. Well, technically same time. They do not have the same switch as we do.
I mean, they kind of do, but they don't really use it the same way we do.
Anyway, just doing this.
Yeah, so those little black symbols actually do count as the black bullets. Took me 3 playthroughs to realize that, but, you know,
even I knew that.
Oh,
thanks for making me feel even dumber.
Hey, I'm the one that paid attention.
what Discord is saying what you're doing. Rainbow 16. Okay.
I'm the one that paid attention to the whole lesson that Yukari taught.
Okay.
And broom dive.
Yeah.
One more.
He's not saying anything.
And let's just have some fun here. That's gotta hurt.
Oh, okay. You weren't saving it up for that.
Saving up for what?
What were they called? The last word?
I actually have never been able to trigger that in this story. Plus, I'd rather save it for another moment if I have to.
To my understanding, you've got to have the possession bar completely filled and both of the spell card bars full.
Tricky.
And then you have to press the whatever the third, I'm just going to use the default keys, the A and C key at the same time. And then you have to land the initial attack.
Yeah, I'm familiar with how the landing works, but fate is sealed. What?
Possession exchange! Sore losers!
See, what the hell? Yep, surprise! Didn't see this coming, did you, people? Well, for those that never played this game.
Forced slave switching.
Already did that.
Oh, come on!
Perfect.
Really? 1 HP?
Yep.
There we go.
Okay. Check for updates. Top right.
That was just pathetic. How did it leave by 1? Also, black screen here because usual thing.
Hello?
He doesn't want to show the ending,
Hello?
but spoiler alert!
Hello?
Even though you beat them, you did not technically really
No,
win.
still not working, man.
So yeah,
It's a false victory because you took out your ally in the middle of that battle, so June's still able to just use the tricky and steal from everyone. And I mean, in some regards, you can see this incident as a literal bank robbery,
yeah.
right out of people's pockets.
But as for how we're gonna get to the point of pretty much finally beating them, you'll have to wait and find out in other stories as we slowly build up to that point. So stay tuned for the next story.